we go. Audience. So, 2.7 million cats and dogs are euthanized every year simply because animal shelters become too full. I have an adopted animal from a shelter and learned that there are many myths revolving around animal adoption. Since most people buy their pets from a pet store, I would like you to consider pet adoption is a better choice by discussing the myths present about animals in the shelter, about their health, the breeds that are present there, their ages that are present there, and talking about how you can save an animal's life. So the first common myth was presented in a 2015 article by Cesar Millan called Top 5 Myths About Shelter Dogs. The myth is that dogs end up in shelters because something is wrong with them. In reality, the number one reason animals are in the shelter is due to the owner having to move or having landlord issues. This was reported in the article Animal Shelters 17 Facts You Need to Know, written by the Dog Adoption Headquarters in 2012. Other reasons include people getting a divorce, having a lack of time, or running into financial issues. It is also important to note that shelters do a thorough examination and vaccinate the animals when they arrive to these places. Many also spay and neuter the animals, so you can be sure you are getting a healthy pet. In an article called 5 Ridiculous Myths About Shelter Pets, written by Jenna Mazzio in 2014, I found another myth believed is that people think you won't be able to find a purebred animal there. Although shelter dogs are mostly mixed breeds, about 20% there are purebred, according to the Humane Society's article Adoptable Dogs from 2013. However, it is shown that mixed breeds will live longer and cost less in vet bills because a purebred animal is more prone to having health problems such as respiratory problems, hip dysplasia, or having an enlarged heart. Another misconception, along with there being no purebred animals, is that there are only old dogs in the shelter. This is also not true. A wide variety of ages are present in the shelter. And although baby animals are cute, older animals do have a benefit of already being potty trained and knowing simple verbal cues. In an article called 4 Reasons People Shop, Not Adopt, written in 2012 by the American Society for Prevention of Cruelty to Animals, people worry that nobody will buy the animal in the puppy store. The sad truth is that when buying a pet from a pet store, you are supporting animal mills. This was found in an article called Top 10 Reasons to Adopt from the Animal Shelter, written by the Helping Hands Foundation in 2014. An animal mill is a place where parent animals are kept in cages and just bred repeatedly to try and produce the most profit. A lot of them don't get medical care at all and often have no human companionship at all during their lives. And when they no longer produce animals, they are often killed. This mass production of animals leads to overpopulation and will eventually lead to more shelters becoming full and more animals being euthanized. Not only will you have a new pet when you adopt, but you will save their life and also free a space in the shelter for an animal that was abandoned. So I would like you to consider pet adoption because you will be sure to get a healthy pet. You'll have a wide choice of breeds and ages, and you will also save 2 animals' lives. Thank you. And here's my audience again.